What is the difference between marketing and advertising? These words get used interchangeably quite often, and it can be kind of confusing. So in our video today, we are going to cover the difference between marketing and advertising, why as a small business owner, I think you need to focus more on marketing and a little less on advertising. And at the end, I'm going to give you my top 5 advertising opportunities that I think are actually a big waste of money for small business owners and entrepreneurs. I'm Amy Walker. I'm a small business strategist, and I have helped hundreds of entrepreneurs be able to grow their businesses to 6 and even 7 figures. And I know that you can do it too. I'm going to make you a deal. In my Marketing on a Budget playlist, we are going to give you tips and strategies so that you can increase your ROI, decrease your costs, and be more effective at finding your dream clients consistently. All right, let's jump right into it. 5 steps that it takes to convert a lead. Number 1 is your marketing materials. This is your messaging, this is your branding, this is your landing pages, your graphics, your videos, all the assets that you need in order to attract your clients. Number 2 is the visibility, getting it out in front of people. Number 3 is lead capture, getting the names, the emails, the phone numbers so you can actually get in touch and follow up with those people. Number 4 is going to be lead nurture and building community so that they can increase know, like, and trust. And number 5 is transitioning them into the sales experience. Advertising really focuses in on like the first 2 areas. Advertising encompasses branding and messaging and visibility, but it stops short there. So for a big business, this makes a lot of sense to do advertising because you need to be seen and you need to have brand recognition and you have the money to do it. For a small business owner to stop right there is actually going to give you probably a negative ROI, and you won't be able to track where your leads are coming from. So you won't know, are they coming because they saw my billboard? Are they coming because of the bus sign? Or are they coming because you don't know, because you don't have any way to track that? This is why I recommend that small business owners really focus on marketing, because marketing is designed to take them all the way through to the end. I'm telling you, for my clients, I'm like, if there's no way to generate leads, it's probably not a fit for you. And that's a very good rule of thumb. So let's talk about my 5 money wasters, the things that when my clients tell me they're spending on this, I'm like, oh, have mercy. Like, that is where you're spending your dollars? What a waste of time. Number 1, sponsoring local teams and sponsoring all the things that all the kids have going on. I am not opposed to sponsorships, but I am opposed to you just putting your sign up on a fence by the elementary school or slapping your logo on the back of a t-shirt. You're not going to get any clients there because there's no way to lead generate. So the next time an organization reaches out to you, here's what I would say instead. I would say, we love sponsoring in our local community, and here's the types of sponsorships that we're looking for. We're looking for opportunities to have a table and a booth and to interface with the public. And so if the drama club wants to have a sponsorship, could you have a table outside the spring performance, and at that table you can actually meet with, engage, and do some sort of an enter to win a drawing where you can capture the leads. If the sports team wants a sponsorship, can you be there on opening game day? And I really want you to think through, how many leads can I get from this sponsorship? Because some of these sponsorship opportunities are still not going to be good ones for you. If there's only going to be 20 people there and you're maybe going to get 5 leads, is that really worth the $500 that the team is asking for? Maybe not. That sounds more like a charitable donation to me instead of an advertising expense. I did one year sponsor the band, and they put my logo on their bus, and my kids were all super embarrassed. And I did not get one single client from it, and I honestly just did it because my kids were in the band and it was a charitable donation. Next is billboards or signs on buses. The expense is high and the return is probably not going to be great because, again, you can't get the names, the emails, the phone numbers to be able to have it be in your control as to whether or not you close. So I do know some businesses that have done well with billboard strategies, but the billboard has been in conjunction with other strategies. So the billboard alone, not a great idea. If you wanted to be, running Facebook ads to a certain area that's going to capture names, emails, and phone numbers, and you wanted the billboard to help support the ads, then maybe. But by itself, other ways you can get a much higher ROI. Next is one that I'm like, I don't know why anyone is still doing this. It's ridiculous. It's hiring somebody to run your social media, and all they're doing is posting pre-made content that they are also using with other clients of theirs. It's so bad, you guys. Google, Facebook, all the platforms, they have such sophisticated AI that they literally know if the content you're putting is original or if it's reproduced. And if it's somebody else's content that's reproduced, they know how many times that same image has appeared online before. They are too smart for this, and your audience doesn't care. So unless the content is original content, like, it's not going to perform. They want to see you. They want to see your team. They want to see your customers. They want to see themselves. They do not care about seeing a picture of a toothbrush that's being held by some really cute kid and that has a quote on it that every other dentist in the entire universe is using. It's not going to perform, and it will waste you money every single time. Next is paying to be listed on a site, and that site does not also pay to drive traffic to itself. Because what's going to happen is you're paying to be listed. Who cares? Who's finding it? Are they advertising the site so that they're bringing new clients in and then you're going to be found because of their paid traffic? Next time someone asks you to get listed on a directory, ask them, I would love to hear more about how you guys get your traffic. Can you send me a report on where you're paying to drive traffic and what your numbers on your site look like, and also what your demographics are of who's hitting the site, because it needs to all add up. The last one is parades, and this might be slightly motivated by the fact that my dad really hates parades, and we literally never went to parades growing up. Like, it was just a thing my family despised. I actually don't mind going to parades. I've taken my kids to some, and it's pretty fun. But I do not like parades as a way to advertise your business, because again, there's really no way for you to be able to capture leads. So you go, you do the parade, people smile, people wave, you throw them some candy, you get visibility. But like, when I'm done with a parade with my kids, I am not thinking about who were the businesses that were there, and I've never once, ever gone and sought out business with somebody that I saw in a parade. It just doesn't happen. So the better use of your time would be, instead of doing the parade, would be finding the community event and having a booth where you can have people enter to win a drawing and you can capture their leads. There you have it, my friends. Advertising versus marketing. Which one do you need? It's not that advertising is bad, it's just that marketing works better for small business because it takes them all the way through to the conversion, and that's really what you need. I am going to make you 2 offers. The first one is that you can go watch the videos on the Marketing on a Budget playlist and get more tips and strategies for how to increase your ROI and decrease your cost. The second is I would love to give you an evaluation of your sales and marketing strategy so that you can have clarity on where you're missing the mark, and then my team and I will create a customized improvement plan where you can get clarity on what you need to do next in order to be really effective with your sales and marketing. And with that, we have come to the end of our video, and for that reason, I'm out. But you don't have to be out. Go click on that next video.